Okay, folks, we're pretty excited because we actually have seedlings coming up. And those are the cucumbers. They came up first. You can see they're all in a row right there. I don't see any others coming up. I see a couple of things. I'm not sure if they're... Well, yeah, here's some. Can't remember which ones they are. Maybe the lettuce. But we do have seedlings coming up. Exciting, but we need to protect them from the deer. So we're going to go ahead and put up some deer fencing. And it's the Tenax polypropylene with some 8-foot T-posts. And I'm going to actually use the T-posts to measure, because this is going to be the central bed of a circle of beds. So we're going to have 4-foot beds 4 foot away from this bed. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to measure, we're going to stake it out and make sure that we get the corners as good as we can, and then roll out the deer fence. So stick with us. Stay tuned. So I want the string is going to be right on this side of the thing, so that's the plane. Okay, what we're doing is we're measuring out, we're using the actual T-posts, they're 8 feet, we're using them as a measurement. So I need to have a total of 8 feet away from the raised bed, and so I've got 2 stakes in there. Then I got to place a 3rd stake out there somewhere, and eventually I'll measure the other side over here and bring another string line over to get the corner where the gate is. So that's what we're doing right now. It's got to be 8 feet out at least. I think that is. That's good enough. And that one you just tossed was going to be used over there.
Oh. I thought it was for this one.
Okay, give me that stake. Okay, right. That's good enough for government work. Watch your hands. I mean, you gotta hold it for me. I mean, we'll just be careful. good. One more for good measure. It's okay if we have some, on the ground, because that'll keep the bunnies out and everything. I'm going to put some chicken wire across the bottom. So, hey folks, got several chores to do today. The first thing is to get this door, it's going to be a makeshift door. Basically, I'm going to take this 2x4 here and staple it to the deer fencing, kind of wrap it a little bit, and then, whenever I need to go in, I'll just kind of just move it that way. That'll be temporary until I get things more like next year. I get a more solid set of raised beds. Then I'll put an actual door in there. Then I'm gonna go over and build the compost bins. That'll be another video. And I have to make sure that I have zip ties across all of these T-posts. And then also I'm going to use the farmer's jack here to remove the T-posts from the Granny Smith apple tree. The Granny Smith has gotten too big for the cage, so I removed the cage. I just need to get the T-posts out of the ground, and I've got this T-post remover, and I'm just going to see how that works. So yeah, that's the projects for today, so stay tuned. Okay, again, for this door I'm going to use this 2x4. Basically, staple this to the 2x4, and then I'll just use some bungees to keep that tight against the T-post for a door. It's going to be, very temporary. Well, maybe a year temporary until I can get a door put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this all the way down. Then I have my stapler. I'll staple the netting all the way down, and then I'll wrap it a couple times and then put in some more substantial staples. Using fencing staples. Galvanized. They're pretty substantial. Okay, I think that should do. It's easy to remove and get in and out, so that should do it. Okay, you want to see what the garden looks like now? This is a week later. Well, 8 days later. Okay, as you can see, I've labeled them. So we've got Lincoln peas there, and they're starting to come up. Sugar Ann snap peas, those are special to me because my grandmother used to grow these. They're coming up really nice. The bush beans, they're going to be a little later. They're more of a hot weather. Swiss chard, looks like we've got something coming up. Yeah, in the very end of the bed there, looks like some are coming up. We got southern giant mustard, and that is coming up. Lacinato kale is got some sprouts. Georgia southern collard got some sprouts. Black seed Simpson lettuce, sprouts. Cabbage, I don't, wait, I see, yes, I do see one. Spinach, Noble Giant, I see some sprouts. Onion, I don't see anything yet on onion. Carrot, I don't see anything on carrot. Radishes are abundant. They're doing the most right now. Cucumber, not sure if I see anything there. Maybe there's, it looks like there's something green there. Squash, yeah, I see something coming up. So, and then tomato, another hot weather, that might take a while. So, yep, that's the way it's looking so far. And I did get a sprinkler head. It's a rain nozzle, 30 inches. It's a lot easier now to reach all the way over when I'm watering. So, yep, it's looking good. And I think that does it for the deer fence. I am going to do some more work on it. I need to get some chicken wire, maybe 2 feet at the very base, and kind of make an L and marry it up with the overlap of the deer fence. And then I'll take some landscape staples and staple it down, and that'll prevent any, bunnies or other little critters from getting in underneath the fence. So, yep. And then we've got big plans for next year. So, all right. Thank you so much, everybody, and Homestead Pilgrim signing off.